Arbuscular mycorrhizal networks form partnerships with roughly 70% of all plant species. Called one of Earth's circulatory systems, these networks move massive amounts of water and nutrients and carbon. Mycorrhizal networks are ecosystem engineers that support much of life on Earth, but nobody has tried to predict the density and distribution of these fungi until now.
To visualize these processes, we built an interactive map of the predicted density of mycorrhizal fungal networks across the planet at a 1 kilometer resolution. And this data is available to download. And it's very exciting because it's the first time that this fungal infrastructure has been quantified at this scale and this resolution.
We asked a very basic question, just how many fungal networks are there on Earth? To answer this, we relied on data from nearly 16,000 soil cores. So researchers have gone out to different ecosystems, collected soils, and they've counted the length of hyphae in these soil cores. That's hyphal density. That's our important number. By doing this from farms to forests and deserts and mountaintops, we are able to look at the environmental relationships to hyphal density. We then fed these data into a machine learning algorithm, which we then tasked to predict globally the length and density of hyphae in all soils on Earth at a 1 square kilometer resolution.
We found that global topsoils are predicted to hold roughly 110 quadrillion kilometers of arbuscular mycorrhizal threads. If these cells, known as hyphae, were stretched end to end, they would reach between the Earth and the Sun roughly 1 billion times. Grasslands alone account for roughly 40% of the Earth's arbuscular fungal infrastructure. The flooded grasslands of South Sudan, the Tibetan Plateau, these areas show exceptionally high network densities.
This work is a step towards understanding how this planetary circulatory system operates and suggests ways that we can better work with fungi to help address many of the unfolding challenges of our times, whether food security or climate change or biodiversity loss.
Fungi have been ignored in conservation and climate agendas for too long. This research is a critical step in actually understanding underground nutrient flows through fungal networks.
Our analyses can also reveal what we don't know, which is really helpful because now we can map spatially which ecosystems need to be sampled most urgently to increase confidence in future updated models and data products.
By making these data available, we hope that governments and decision makers will start to monitor the health of mycorrhizal networks and actually push legislation to protect this critical fungal infrastructure. Help us explore these critical areas. Go to the maps at SPUN.Earth and help us make protecting fungi part of the agenda for 2026.